It's another very beautiful Saturday in the month of June. Happy new month to each and every one of you out there. I hope you're having a whole lot of fun with us right here on The Weekend Show. Now, this is welcoming you to the weekend entertainment segment of The Weekend Show. And I am your regular host, Amaka Obeche. As usual, I always have an artist with me, upcoming artist. This time around, this is someone very, very big, someone big in the Nigerian entertainment industry. He's a fast rising act, and I think I would love you to meet him. So I'm talking none other but Spizzy. Spizzy, thank you very much for coming to the Weekend Show today.
Thank you for having me.
How are you?
I'm okay.
I've followed you up on every social media platform. Like, you know, I am on WhatsApp and I see your status every day.
Yeah.
I see how you rise and how you've tried and you're making a whole lot of efforts to push your music out there. But now, before we finish with you, he has another person here, someone who has played a very pivotal role in his life. His manager. Thank you very much, Bright.
Thank you for having me.
We're talking about Bright here. Bright Madwike is Spizzy's manager.
Yes, please.
So how has it been so far, having to manage Spizzy? How did you even discover him in the first place?
Well, first of all, I have to thank God for keeping us alive.
Yeah.
You know, it has never been easy. And, I have to thank God for every endeavor.
So how long has it been now?
Well, I met him sometime last year. There's a program where I went and I saw him performing, and I kind of like his music, you know. So I gave him my complimentary card for him to give me a call, for us to meet somewhere, and let me see if I can just put him along.
Okay, so I have a lot of questions to ask you, actually, but then we're talking about Spizzy here. It's Spizzy's there. We want to get to know Spizzy better, so I'll get back to you. Now, Spizzy, he spoke about the kind of music that you do.
Yeah.
What genre of music do you base in?
Okay, I'm a versatile artist.
Okay.
My first debut song, I actually did a song. It's a high life song.
Okay.
So I have a couple of friends in Lagos. They are TV hosts.
Okay.
So most of them are reggae presenters.
Yeah.
So it actually kind of influenced the song I'm trying to push now.
Okay.
So the song has a bit.
So you're generally into any kind of song, high life, Afro-pop, Afrobeat, rap, and the rest of it. Okay, so you're not based on gospel or anything, but you're into secular. Generally.
I've done a song to I call it a gospel song to actually appreciate God for all He's been doing for me. Yeah, but I'm actually a secular artist.
Okay, now talking about a gospel song to thank God for what He's been doing, what exactly influences your kind of music? What gives you inspiration?
Life, my daily experience in life, maybe, and I like traveling a lot.
Wow.
Maybe I could just travel somewhere then and gain inspiration, then put it in the song.
Okay, now Spizzy, let me know about your musical journey. How long have you ventured into music? What even inspired you into music?
Okay, I've been doing music ever since I had this passion for music. Then I grew up in Abuja, so I actually grew up in a church. Then I kind of headed the choir then. I was small then, but I was kind of
choir master.
Choir master, and then I was good in writing songs.
Okay.
So most times when our pastor would be like, okay, he wants me to write a song about this, then I'll just go home, then the next will be history. So that's it. So gradually, I started going to the studio. So from there,
and your challenges, how would you describe your challenges so far, your journey?
It has been easy, but thank God.
Usual.
Thank God. At least we're going higher, going places. I mean, traveling. My tour is coming up by November.
November,
yeah.
What's the tour about?
It's a musical tour, basically for me and my friends that are in the industry. So we'll be touring at different universities in Nigeria. So to actually promote, there's a song.
Your latest single.
Yeah, there's a song I'm actually going to produce, but I don't want to let the cat out of the bag. And it's going to be a big artist in the song.
Okay.
Yes.
It would have been nice for us to know on the Weekend Show. But since you don't want to let the cat out of the bag, I want to know exactly who you would like to work with in the industry.
It's just like telling you I want to feature, but nevertheless, I have the likes of, but I have this personal likeness for Flavor's music.
Oh, y'all.
Yeah. So I actually spoke with his hype man yesterday. He came to Oka, we saw, and then we discussed about it. Okay. So I'm already telling you who I want to feature. Then
speaking about Flavor, Flavor actually did a recent feature with one other artist too, titled Na God, Chinedu. Don't worry, we'll get to know more about that on the entertainment news. But then you were saying something about other artists too, apart from Flavor.
Yes, Runtown. I like his sound. Runtown, yes. And then Two-Face. Okay. Yeah, Two-Face. I think these are the people but I like every other artist in the industry, but these are my favorites. Okay. Yes.
So far, so good. Where do you see yourself in the next 10 to 15 years? What do you hope to achieve with your music?
Okay, traveling the world, then telling the world about my music.
About telling the world about your music. What exactly do you hope to tell the upcoming artists, people looking up to you in the industry?
I just have to tell them, keep working hard, keep pushing, and then the sky will be your starting point. Okay, thank you very much. The sky is your starting point.
Before we take Spizzy's song, let me get to know your manager here. Okay. Right. How has it been so far working with Spizzy? What would you say about Spizzy?
Well, to be frank with you, when I met him, actually, I don't know much about music, you know. So meeting him was cool meeting him. And through him, I would say he lectures me a lot of things about music. And then I found out that being an artist is not easy at all. Yeah. And then it needs a lot of financial support and a lot of time. In fact, it needs a lot of time for you to bring out time to create one particular music or the other, you know.
And you having to not know much about music, how have you been able to manage all of that? Having to learn what music is all about from him?
Well, what I found out about the music has a lot to do with the mind, the soul, the things around you, you know, and in fact, the passion you have for the music, it's written all over you if you are born with music, you know. So I found all that around him, and I have this joy that something is going to come out.
Okay, something is definitely going to come out, and Spizzy's song is definitely going to come up on your screen right now. So stay tuned, because the Weekend Entertainment segment is still here. So enjoy Spizzy's song.
Ozy King's Empire.
Early in the morning, now she calls me. Say she couldn't sleep all night. Say she wanna see me later. Again, she calling my number. Say me be the one for my girlie. Say she in love with my body. Otherwise they come, but then she locked up. She said she waiting for me. Sweet love, leaning on me pillow, yeah. Sweet love, tell me happy still love. Sweet love, leaning on me pillow, yeah. Sweet love, girl I be a pillow, yeah.
That was Pillow by Spizzy. Now we need to know what Pillow was inspired by. Please tell me. Was it the throw pillows on my set? On my set? What inspired Pillow? Or what's it about?
It's actually kind of a support that you lean on someone you have this feeling for, that you care about. It's kind of like a shoulder to lean on. Okay. Just like I said in the song.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I can imagine. Do you have any shoulder to lean on? Do you want to lean on my own shoulder? I don't mind.
Enough shoulder to...
Oh, you have enough... Okay, sorry, this is heartbreaking. He has enough pillow or shoulder to lean on. But anyway, thank you very much, Spizzy, for being on my set. And thank you, Bright. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.